Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mirza bin Abdul Razak. I'm from Group 7. So for technology design project this semester, my group proposed a project title which is FOLDABLE Smart Safety Box, and our group consists of 4 members. First one is me, Mirza bin Abdul Razak. Second is Farmansyah bin Hassan, Amirul bin Arifin, and Ami Ikhwan. Alright, so these are the table of contents, all the points and all the content that we focus on this slide presentation. So the first one is project description. The feature that the box head can be very useful and also save user energy. Smart locking system that is installed can make the box become more secure, as the person who has the password can access the box. Next is ultrasonic sensor that is used to detect the unauthorized person who is in range of 5 cm from the box. When the sensor detects the person, red LED will light up and buzzer will be activated as giving a signal to the owner. Last one is the box is collapsible to save space at the campsite, and it can be folded manually when it is not in use. Right, the next point is problem statement. So I will highlight this in my presentation. Loss of goods such as knife, forks, spoons and valuable items such as our wallets and smartphone can be a big problem and can completely ruin a camping trip. Second one is lack an appropriate or secure place to put their belongings to avoid theft while the campers are away from the tents, particularly during camping activities like cooking and hiking. Right, next one is project aim. So the aim of this project is to develop a smart safety box that is more effective and use less time and labor. Furthermore, in this project, we focus to the customer that more often use this product for camping or outdoor activity. So one of the main benefits of this container is it's small and light, which is easily to bring, because it can save a lot of space at the campsite. So this product can give them more space because of its characteristics that become more practical. Objective of this proposed project is, the first one is to design a smart safety box with security and mobility, as well as create an anti-theft mechanism with sensor and buzzer. Second is to analyze the circuit diagram and the program needed to do the prototype. And the last one is to develop a prototype of the design using the required components. Okay, for scopes of study, there are several things that I will highlight. So firstly, research and development of the hardware and software for the smart safety box, including the design and testing. This is the first scope. Second one is quality assurance. Testing is one of the project scope to ensure that the smart safety box and its associated software and applications will meet all relevant security and regulatory standards. Third, improving the convenience and usability of the safety box system to make it easy for the user to access and store their valuables is important. Last one is make the smart safety box easy to install and maintain with minimal downtime and minimal technical support required. So these are the literature review, and we did a research for related previous study to gain more knowledge and understandings about this project. So the first researcher, the purpose he is doing the research is to present the development of smart trolley system, and the general concept of smart trolley system is designed into an automated self-checkout system on a shopping trolley. For the second studies is to propose an automatic safe deposit box security system using Arduino, which is close to our proposed projects. So in this study, the researcher highlight that to prevent theft, safe must feature a high-tech security system. One way to secure the safe is by entering a password, fingerprint and buzzer code on the keypad. So we choose to use keypad because it is more practical, but so if we use RFID, it is easy for user to miss the card, RFID card. So the next researcher is propose a project to understand design and simulation of porous rectangular board foldable trolley. So the volume and lightness of the products minimum compliance are gradually developing into a concern in order to satisfactorily optimize design in terms of weight and performance.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Firmansyah bin Hassan, and without further ado, let's move on to the methodology. And for the methodology part, it consists of block diagram, flowchart, 3D layout design, circuit diagram, hardware and software list, and last one, bill of material. So the first one is the block diagram. And as you can see on the slide, the LCD and the keypad are the user's interface. And all inputs from the keypad will be read by the Arduino and will give a proper instruction to the output, which in this case is the servo motor, and same goes to the anti-theft system, where the ultrasonic sensor is the input and buzzer and LEDs are the output. And as for the system flowchart, there are two mechanisms, and the first one is the locking mechanism. So first thing first, we need to set a new password twice, and soon after the password is set, the servo will be positioned at 90 degrees, which also means the box is locked. And to unlock the box, you need to insert the password that you have set before, and if the password is wrong, the servo is still locked and you have to wait 10 seconds before attempting to insert the password again. And if the password is right, the servo will be positioned at negative 90 degree, which means the box is unlocked. And soon after the box is unlocked, you have two options, whether to lock the box with the same password or to set a new password for the box. And what else? And I think that is for the locking mechanism. And for the anti-theft mechanism, it is pretty simple. First of all, there is this one button which only the owner of the box know where the button is, and if the button is high, the sensor will be off, and if it's low, then the sensor is active. And as for the sensor, it is if it detects surface, the buzzer and LED will not be triggered unless if the sensor doesn't detect any surface within 50 centimeter, then the buzzer and LED will be triggered. And then this one was the proposed design of our project. The left one is the 3D perspective and the right one is the perspective from above. And then next, the wiring diagram. There are two circuits interfaced on this project. The first one is the locking mechanism. It includes the use of Arduino, LCD, servo and keypad. And as you can see on the slide, that is how all the elements were interfaced. And then the second one is the wiring diagram of the anti-theft mechanism. It involves the use of Arduino, ultrasonic sensor, LEDs and buzzer. And then moving on to the list of hardware and software, and as well as the bill of material. And for this project, we have used so far two Arduino Uno to be specific, and then one 4x4 keypad, one ultrasonic sensor, 3 LED, 2 buzzer, 1 servo motor, jumper wires, 3-inch door latch, LCD, 2 push button, potentiometer, storage box, and 2 mini breadboard. And after a detailed calculation, it takes up to 151 ringgit and 50 cent of total expenses. And what else? I think that's all for the methodology. Let's move on to the next chapter.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amir Razmi, and I will present the project hardware picture. So as you can see, this picture shown the front view and the top view of the prototype, which is the smart safety box. So at the front view, we can see the LCD display for the interface and the 4x4 keypad for the user to input the password. And from the top view, we can see the arrangement of the component that made up from two Arduino controllers, infrared, power supply, servo motor, and other electronic components. Okay, for the project result, the locking mechanism, there are variety of condition for the locking mechanism. So when no password enter, the LCD shown the box lock and the servo motor at 0 degree and the locking mechanism is locked. So when the password is entered, if wrong password is entered, the LCD will show access denied and the servo motor still at 0 degree and locking mechanism is still at lock. So if right password is entered, the servo motor will move to negative 80 degree and the locking mechanism will be unlocked and the LCD will show access granted. After that, after the user unlock the box, there are two options. If either press the hashtag button to lock it back or press A button to set a new password. So when the user want to reset a new password, the user only need to press the A button and the user need to input the new password 2 times for the confirmation and the box will be locked again. Okay, for the project result, for the anti-theft mechanism, it is for ultrasonic sensor. So distance from ground, we use ultrasonic sensor to measure the distance from the box to the box from the ground. So if the box is lifted above 50 centimeter, it will activate the anti-theft mechanism and the buzzer will be on and the LED will blinking rapidly to notify the user that the box has been lifted. Okay, for the discussion, the project objective is to evaluate how well the locking and anti-theft mechanism of the prototype work. The mechanism is operating exactly as predicted by simulation that have been done. So the prototype used ultrasonic sensor because the measuring distance sensitivity is better compared to other sensors such as infrared sensor. So for the locking component, we use the servo motor compared to other motor because it is suitable to lock and unlock the smart safety box. Okay, for the conclusion, the outcome from this project is well in line with the simulation prediction. So from the hardware prototype is fully functional, and our project objective is to design in a smart safety box with security and mobility, as well as develop an anti-theft mechanism with a sensor and a buzzer. And then the safety box system has been made more practical and easy to use, making it easier for user to access and store valuable. So I will pass it to the next presenter.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so I will continue to my part, that is impact on social, environmental and economic sustainability for this project. Okay, firstly for social, the impact is to mobility. So our smart safety box will be to carry anywhere with the concept and build of that product. Second, easy to use. Smart safety box is secure and reliable because use up-to-date technology like passcode. Okay, safety ensures guaranteed the safety of the customer personal belongings with their safety characteristic like user have to use passcode when to access it. Okay, for the environmental, firstly, eco-friendly. So the foldable smart safety box is composed of non-polluting materials to prevent all forms of pollution, including air, noise, and ground pollution. Okay, second, recyclable. Since it is composed of iron, the material can be melted down to create additional iron tools. So lastly, for the environmental comfortable. Smart safety box are especially used for people who are hesitant to store items digitally. Okay, for the economic sustainability. First, reduce losses. Smart safety box can avoid theft, human mistake, and cash and valuable item mishandling. Okay, for the cost saving, having to take cash and other important objects to a bank or another secure location is an unnecessary expense that may be avoided with the help of smart safety box. Okay, for the increased revenue, smart safety box also can improve cash flow and revenue by minimizing losses and enhancing efficiency, because this of the ability to store the item. So for the recommendation and suggestion for improvement, first, user-friendly interface. Smart safety box should have a user-friendly interface that is easy to use and navigate to minimize the potential for human error. Second, for the suggestion improvement, we got advanced security features. So we can add some security features to assist in the preventing of financial losses by theft or fraud. Smart safety equipped with cutting-edge security system like biometric authentication, encryption, and alarm system that is more accurate or more sound. So lastly, add more smart function. So this smart system such as not only for keep our valuable thing, but it can detect our transaction usage when we want to use them. Okay, so for the references from our project, we got 4 references overall that we take from the literature review for our project. So this is 4 reference we get here. Okay, so for the lastly for the appendix, so here are our group project Gantt chart. So we can see here from number 1 until number 14, and we record it for the 1 until week 14. Okay, so that's all from our team for this presentation. Thank you.